Seventh race, Canadian Breeders' Championship of 2004, and the 3-year-old fillies are off and trotting with Incredible I Am fastest off the switch. Icy Pleasure next best away. If Halls Could Talk emerges from the far outside to join the early action, and Trophy Hall is tucking in from 4th position. Summer Hill Helly is away in 5th. McCALL Magic is set in line 6th position, then Bliss, and the early trailer will be Northern Fuchsia. If Halls Could Talk is going to cross over and make front, Incredible I Am was well away in 2nd. Icy Pleasure landed out in 3rd. The opening quarter was 28 seconds flat. And they go single file over to the Woodbine backstretch. If Halls Could Talk, loose on the lead for Chris Christoforou in the Canadian Breeders' Championship final. Incredible I Am worked out a 2-hole position. Icy Pleasure attending from 3rd. Trophy Hall looking at it from 4th. Summerhill Halley on the inside by 2 more lengths is 5th. There goes McCALL Magic. She started her move, 6th on the outside, going to get covered up now by Trophy Hall for the second half. Then Bliss has 1 beaten. Northern Fuchsia trailed. 58 seconds was the half. If Halls Could Talk calling the shots on the front end. Trophy Hall a first over bid. Incredible I Am, good looking pocket to her. McCALL Magic is right there now, served up second over onto the final turn, and Icy Pleasure is on the inside from 5th. That is Bliss loosely gapping 3rd over into the top 6. Second to last Summerhill Halley, and Northern Fuchsia continuing on as the trailer. If Halls Could Talk at head stretch, then Trophy Hall. McCALL Magic is going to be asked to kick out from second over. Incredible I Am has had the pocket trip. 1:26 and 2, 28 and 2 in the 3rd quarter. If Halls Could Talk, final 1/8 of the mile of the Canadian Breeders' final. McCALL Magic is asked to go on from second over under a perfect Steve Condren steer. That's McCALL Magic kicking clear. McCALL Magic is the champion of the Canadian Breeders' 3-year-old filly trot of 2004 over Trophy Hall, and If Halls Could Talk in 1:55 and 1, stakes record time for McCALL Magic.
Steve Condren worked out a golden trip for the filly tonight. Did she need the trip to get the job done, Steve?
Well, I don't. I think she can race either way. I mean, I'm a little concerned at the half because the half wasn't very fast, but she got good live cover and she just excelled off it, which is, that's why she's a good filly.
Was there any cause for concern after last week's subpar performance? At least in some people's eyes, it was subpar.
Yeah, I don't think she was on her game. She's got a long year, and she had a tough go there in that sire stake, and I think she's just starting to bounce back from it now.
Filly's best quality.
She's very versatile, I think. I've been babying her maybe a little bit too much, but I think she's very versatile. I think she'll go a big mile one day.
Did you buy a round-trip ticket to the winner's circle? Will we see you with Incognito in the Colt Trot next?
Well, I hope you don't jinx me.
All right, well, we'll see what happens. Steve Condren aboard Incognito in the upcoming race, and he got it done here with McCALL Magic to win the filly trot.
With thanks to winning driver Steve Condren and our host Ken Middleton. That interview seen live simultaneously on the national TV coverage on The Score. And back to the Woodbine Infield winner's circle, the 2004 champion of the Canadian Breeders. 3-year-old filly trot, that's McCALL Magic. Angus Hall, 3-year-old bay filly from Maddie May. It's consecutive years that trainer John Hayes has won this event. Last year with For the Love of Money, and here in 2004 with McCALL Magic. Co-owners Press Time Stable, Michael Horgan, Kim Kaplan, the John Hayes Stable Limited, driven by Steve Condren, to her 4th win in 9 starts this year. Previous stakes record had been 1:55 and 2 by Don Van Promise in 2001, and in 2004 stakes record time by 1/5 of a second. McCALL Magic 1:55 and 1 to capture the Canadian Breeders' Championship. Making the winner's circle presentation with thanks to Heather Reed, manager of sales and stakes from Standard Bred Canada, joined by Brandy Jameson from Standard Bred Canada.